What to do? Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Noita. It's time. It's time. It's time to go crazy. Look, today would have been an M-Dodge stream, and my stream, yes, I just realized, hang on one second, I'm like, wait a minute, why are my headphones not doing the sounds? Because he didn't set up the sound properly, and therefore his speaker is sending the sounds that are not supposed to. Whatever. Anyways, there we go. Now we're correct. Problem solved. Anyways, now that I've had the moment of, wait a minute, that's incorrect. Yeah, no, today would have been an M-Dodge stream. For like the first time in a while, as I realized today, when I was, having to sadly cancel the M-Dodge stream. Yeah, we would have had an M-Dodge stream today, but had some stuff come up with the group, so we were not going to be able to, and decided that we will be rescheduling it yet again. Ow. There we go. There we go. I'm like, just kick and go. Call it good. I'm on fire because I messed up there. I would like to try and get up here. Problem is there is not really a good spot for it other than via a bomb smuggle if possible. But, yeah, that was a nice little waste. But yeah, no. Hopefully, we have a bunch of fun today. Make up for the... God. Make up for missing the, M-Dot stream, hopefully, by, going crazy and insane and having everything be on fire. Yep, that's my goal. That is my goal. Yeah, as always, just trying to get a good win if we see something that's worth, chasing after in terms of, improving on things. I will try to, learning must occur with this today. And if I'm insane enough and capable enough, inevitably we will go beyond just learning and actually win. Look, I'd love to be capable of doing some insane things in Noita. I am not that capable. I try. I try. Ooh. A no-shuffle torch wand. I mean, that's nice. The torch on it is not the nice part. The nice part is that it was no shuffle, and I saw the stats were actually pretty decent. What the frick is happening in there? Oil, that's what's happening in there. Yoink. Ooh, that's not the type of enemy I wanted to see. Right there. Ooh, okay, nice. Okay. Heart container, helpful. Let's shoot that off. That did not explode like I hoped it would. That also is not doing what I'd hoped it would. I was hoping that would light on fire, but, no. Fire. And that should burn and do some fun things for us. Like that. God, this area is not a pleasant area. Okay, come on. What do we got? Wow. I guess I am putting a bomb down there to bust through some stuff. I'm like, I should have actually, alchemied that and, you know, water. Should have used the water, thinking about it, now that I've thought from... Oh my gosh, 2 chests? Let's go. Amazing start. Amazing start. Literally getting the torch to let you open these chests. And all the other works that I could need to just get anywhere I need. Holy cow, though. They straight up, like, have this area locked off. Like, Jesus. Everywhere is just sectionalized off here. Like, I don't want to go over this way because of what we saw over here, but I probably should, in all honesty, now that, you know, kind of, like, don't really have much of an option. Ow. Yoink. Okay, go grab this fun thing. Alrighty. Funny teleport wand. Usable once in a blue moon. Ba-doop-doop-doo. You know, I'm surprised I didn't toe tip into the death hole there. And it's another wand. What is that? Sparkly bounce. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. And bombs. Technically better than this one. Yeah, technically better than this one. Let's take it. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I'd love to be able to actually legitimately build a good wand today. You know, a wand that can actually run itself for more than 5 seconds. Dude, what is this seed? Oh my god. Straight up, oh yeah, any amount of freaking health containers that I want, basically. And come on, hit that, kaboom, thank you. And like, I'd like to see the kabooms. Wow. Not really much of anything in the flames. For us. That, oh yeah, that's the bridge above where the chest was spawned, I believe. No, unless this is a separate chest. Oh my god, this is a separate one. What is this freaking seed? Like, what is this seed? It is insane. Yeah, there's another chest right there. Boom. There we go. All freaking gold. I'm like, I was at least ready and prepped for that and knew what to do with it, but Jesus. I am surprised at how freaking kind the Noita is being today. Has me a bit worried because it's like, seeds like this normally mean that, you know, oh, I need it, you know? Like, this is going to be something that I need to even remotely have a chance with the run. I mean, granted, in all honesty, with Noita, like, you need to have, you know, good health anyways to even survive the run. Let alone even, you know, remotely get a get a run worth any achievements or anything or whatnot. You know, I love that this guy is just refusing to, like, actually fight me. I love that he would just sit there and, you know, do... Oh my god! How many of these chests am I going to find today? Like, do I just have... Do I just have a thing today? Like, where I'm just allowed to straight up... What the frick? What is this seed? What is this seed? What is this seed? Oh my god, there is like 7 chests. What is this seed? Monetary value. Monetary value going up. Holy cow. I am glad that this is a stream, because, oh, if it wasn't a stream, some people would be like, dude, what the frick? How did you lose this run? Because I'm betting I'm still going to find a way to lose. Oh my god, what is this seed? What the hell is this seed? You know what? Here. For people in need, there's the seed. They're right there. Right there. There's your seed. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna get a comment, like, some years down the road that's like, by the way, this was your draft of Midas ingredients, or your alchemic precursor ingredients for the run. You were an idiot. You were right there. You know, stuff like that. Because as we know, there will be a mess of things that I do wrong in this run, such as, you know, lighting myself on fire. And yoink. Yoink. Where'd that go? Right there. Doink. Doink. Okay. Where is it? Where is more stuff? Because I'm sure there will be. Yoink. Let's see here. Hey, whoa. That could have been loaded. Ready to go. Ow, ow, ow. As I get caught. What do we got here? Chaotic Poly. For that. I forget if there's anything I can do to this. I'm like, I do see one thing I can do to it that is, you know, pretty funny. Does it ignite? Does it ignite? No, it does not ignite. Okay, there we go. I'm like, there's the option. We bomb. Oh my god. Ow. As I'm standing in the death liquid. Don't stand in the poly, which is now flooding everywhere. Ooh, that is really nice. I'd say for now, it's probably gonna be better than this. I mean, it does suck to get rid of our, you know, really good, or a nice starter wand. But we do at least get to, you know, now, like, two-shot everything. or 3-shot things. Plus, I forget how the arrow works exactly. Kivasuki, honestly, not exactly my forte. We got frogs out the wazoo, frogging, which means that right there is basically the borderline. Ha, get lit on fire, you dingus. Doink. Ah, da, 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 da. There's frogs. There we go. That's a shuffle wand. Berserkium I'll take real quick. And then I wanted to loop around up and over to this thing just to see what it was. Another wand. Not one that I really care for innately. This literally looks like that could have been another chest right there. Oh my god. The amount of chests this world has had. Like, normally I don't even find one chest to run. Like, if I'm lucky, I find, you know, 2, not 7, basically. Like, 7 of them is insane. Torch. Just because, yeah. See, of the 2 wands that we got, I really probably should go grab... my starter wand and replace the torch with it. Because the torch was basically only just so that I could, you know, have a no shuffle wand. Yeah, let's go re-find the starter wand again real quick. Because that starter wand definitely has some juice going for it. There we go. Yeah, now if I really, really, really feel the need to blast open stuff, I do also have, you know, the 9 bombs available to me through my bomb wand currently, so I think we're good. I think we're doing great, in all honesty. Okay. What? I'm kind of a bit loosely just going into the collapse mines, not even really caring too much today. And like, we kind of have a good enough run going where I'm feeling comfy. I do need to, you know, still... Okay, well, I didn't expect to straight up hit him and have him explode type stuff, but, you know, I mean, who am I to judge? If man wants to explode, he can explode. But, no, like, I don't want to go too far that way just because of also how low health we are. Like, we've got a good starter to a run, which is insane because I do know for sure that there are plenty of people who are like, yeah, that's a decent start to a run. It's passable, you know, in this game. Meanwhile, I'm just over here like, what do you mean passable? This is the best start to a run I've had. I do also need to, whenever we go into the next holy mountain, refill my water supply. In fact, I probably should do it before we even leave this stage, you know. Just all the little things. All the little things. And we are literally, like, right here on this, so not a big, you know, spawning area for us to do stuff with. Alright, well, if that's the case, and we've already kind of covered this entire upper area, I guess we do go into the collapsed mines a bit more. And just see if I can't do stuff with it. Yeah, fill that up real quick. See what I can pull, you know. Don't go too over the top with things. If I'm going crazy, you know, or if I start looking like it's going to be death central, turn around immediately and run, basically. I mean, the frogs can one-shot us. Just be better than the frogs, you know. Every corner, immediate frickin' boom boom. Hit him with what you got. That's what we will do. Also, it is kind of a bit surprising. We spent 20 minutes just on the first floor. I mean, look, I do know that that's the way this game does tend to get played sometimes. It's just as much, oh my. Bomb's going crazy. As much time in between actually moving between floors as possible. I am surprised that I got out of there. Woo! Get watered. Frog. Go away. Go away, frog. Go away. Oh, I'm out of water. I'm out of water. I'm out of water. I'm out of water. Really close to dying. Oh my god, I'm lucky. Go. Oh my, I am very lucky. Go. That was almost the run sacrificed right there. Just bad luck almost happening. No. No. Ooh, that's nice. Homing wand actually is always relatively nice. Sadly, not a very strong wand, just in general. I mean, we could do this, just... Yeah, kaboom. I'm assuming I can hurt myself with my own explosions. I mean, that's part of everything in this game. Yeah. And that one, it does this thing has reasonably decent stuff. I mean, it's relatively decent. I'm not overly, like, you know, whoop-de-doo. Projectile spells have a chance to duplicate. More blood. Doesn't really help us. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I think we reroll these. The extra life is helpful, but I'm gonna be honest, some of the times whenever I burn the extra life, it's immediately followed by another death. So, I'm not too overly worried about it. Really, in all honesty. Don't need this. And I would... Actually, you know what? What we do is I take you... you become the teleport wand. Yep. Yep. And there we go. Okay. And then that way, it's just... You know, one good click flick between stuff. Let's reroll here. Unlimited spells is decent. Boomerang! Ooey. Ooey. Boomerang on this build when I've got these. No. Boomerang does not help. Boomerang is dangerous. Do I have things in here that are available for better boomerang? I would need to see how that works. It would also be very... Those are deadly. Being able to basically kill me. Like, everything in here would be able to kill me, actually, pretty well if I boomeranged. Immunity to fire, probably the best. Extra perk, though, is really strong. Because, you know, immunity to fire is basically, or extra perk is investment. The bombs. They're everywhere. Ow. Oh, I think I am immune to that explosion. Hang on, wait a minute. I think I'm immune to my explosions. At least that explosion. Not all explosions, obviously. Yoink. Well, that's gonna open up eventually. Come on. Let's see here. Ha! Death Cross. Very funny. Not my type. Right now, though. Teehee. Get kaboomed. Get kaboomed. I mean, you know, the good thing is this... The explosions are really helping out because, like, I just fire into the field and stuff explodes and dies. Ow, 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 ow. Into the water. Okay. Ow. Water, water, water. Yeah, I think I am immune to the explosions. This thing does. Ow. As I take a shotgun shell to the face. I'm actually surprised that didn't deal more damage to me. Ow. Okay, the explosion does hurt me. I've just been really freaking lucky so far. And, like, I just saw me hit myself, so... Yep, benefits of that out the window. Whew. Okay. Very, 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 very dangerous area. We're fine. Dodge my explosions. That is the real funny part of this game, is just always, you know, dodging your own stuff. That is a good wand. That is a really good wand. Holy cow. That is a take. What that can do for us is very strong. Especially with the spells we just got out of there. Because, yeah, that's, I mean, that's that's 3 of these that you can set up on anyone, and also that's, yeah, that's a good wand. You just need to be able to basically keep it casting. Which is the real issue with it, is keeping it casting. There we go. Yep. Oh my god, there's another chest. Wait a minute. That's a mimic. That one's a mimic. Yep, I'm like, that's a mimic. This is why we always shoot chests. Rock. This is the solid argument towards why I should have taken Boomerang this run. Okay, stay back, stay back. Stay back. I did consider taking the rock there and just launching a few rocks at this guy. Come on. There we go. Oh, like, there we go. Okay, come on. Hoopah! Yeah, I should be using this a bit more. That is the thing. That is one of the many things that I do need to learn better. Is how to use a good teleport wand consistently. Because I do straight up kind of like suck at using my teleport wands. I'm too confident with my own normal dodging in this game. Okay. Come on. Well, that was where I wanted that to go. I'm like, big major kabooms, go burr. I will say, that is one thing I am enjoying about this right now, is it is straight up just point and kaboom. Like, enemies were there. Enemies were around. Enemies are now gone. I am Kaboom Man. I make things explode. Ow. Okay, that's a big one. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, come on. I need to get out of there real quick right now. Okay. I'm like, get up, get out. Run, basically. That's what I need to do, is just run, I think. Because, yeah, I think we're at the point where I need to leave as soon as plausible and possible. Okay. Deal. Whee! I like hopping. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we need a good recharge time on wand right now. Holy cow, that is a wand. Yeah, wowzers. If only this had a better recharge time attached to it right now. Because that is insane. That is actually enough for a decent wand, to start being made. Yeah, throw all these out. Throw all this out. This right here is at least a, you know, wand right now. Grab this. That together is exactly 55, so it fires for 1 second exactly, basically. Oh my god. Yeah, nope. Boom. 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 Yeah, I think, in all honesty, just doing that's gonna be better. Yeah. And then probably keep this with me as a storage one now. What do we got over here? Oh my gosh, Tinker with Wands Everywhere is good. Tinker with Wands Everywhere is, like, the best wand in the game. Or the best thing in the game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit worried about this, but, you know, we will see. We will see. Yeah, I think we're gonna be fine, in all honesty. Oh, I messed that up. Okay. Whoop. Oh my god, that's a beautiful wand. That is a beautiful, beautiful wand. I'm gonna yank this and we're going back up and out of here for a second. That is nice for us. Because this is just free recharge time, basically. In comparison to what this does. Because, yeah, that's enough to straight up swap. Yep, better wand immediately. Okay, cool, cool, cool. This one's useless otherwise, though. It is one of those things where I'm like, I do wish that I straight up, like, had a... Wait a minute. I have the ability to do that now. Fireworks wand, baby. I point that way and say, please explode. Firework. Okay, how is it still alive over there? Is it dead? I think it's dead. That oil looks like it. You fricker! Literally said, I will now use my final stand here. Freaking enemy. Doing that type of thing. What the frick? Okay. I believe... Where did that go? That went straight into the worm crystal spot. Idiot. How did I perfectly line that one up to be right into basically a death zone? That's not what I would have liked to have seen. That's not what I like to do at all. Uh-oh. Fireworks. Fireworks. Okay, something has something over here. Fireworks. Fireworks. Ow, ow, ow. Fireworks works great until it doesn't. It's versus flying enemies. With a lot of health. Like, that's kind of why I keep flying with this wand currently, is because if there's anything I know that is definitely working... Also, I just realized that's the guy who picked up the wand. He's been neutered by the fact that he picked up a relatively useless wand, actually. Okay, he can still fire that. Got him. Woo! Got him. Oh, that was my wand that he yoinked. Of course, because I didn't store it, he yoinked it. Ow, 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 ow. Kaboom one, go kaboom. Woo, got him. I'm like, I got him. I got him. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, whoa. Like, I can fight one of these guys one-on-one. Okay, thank you for dying for me and taking the other guy with you. Woo! I got lucky. Okay, come on. Oh, I can fight one of you. With some... Okay, that's dope. Woo! 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 Woohoo! Okay, there we go. Yikes! In hole. In the hole. Woohoo! Okay. Oh my god. That was an event. I think we upgraded this one. Yeah, I think we upgraded this one. This is just a better wand, basically. It's just barely gonna need to be swapped back over to one of these. But that's fine. That's fine. It's still a good wand, I think. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yep. Do this. Where's the explosion? Oh, did I left it on this one. I think we do swap the teleport onto this as well. I need to pick this back up. Yep. Swap that onto there. So that way I can just, you know, point and click and... Really? Wait a minute, what's your cast delay? Oh, it's the recharge time. That's the problem. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, the recharge time is a real big issue. Because I forgot that that's not how those things work. That's pretty good, though. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I feel like that'll be good enough. Hungry Ghost is pretty nice. I mean, just gonna be honest. It eating projectiles for me can be savior to us. I guess I take it. I mean, we've got a really strong build now. I mean, what with that being basically attached to what we're doing. I can do this, and I also get, like, you know, a really solid build as well. I just also like the fireworks. Love the fireworks, basically. Plus, explosions are more deadly overall. It does mean we are deadly to self, but, you know, is as is. Perfect, just in case I want to come back and buy stuff. Okay. Ow. You know, I did that to myself. You know, not me being like, hey, I'm a bit concerned about my capability to fight here. Woo! 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 You know, I may or may not have hurt myself a fair bit there. You know what? Just for this stage, we'll swap back to this. Because tight boxes and explosions don't work well, I think, is what's good to learn out of this. I'm like, I'd like them to stay stuck in there without a way to dig themselves out. That's a meh want. I forget that I can actually teleport through small barriers. There we go. Like, wait a minute. I just need to do that. Woo! That was almost scary. Almost scary. I'm like, freeze you. Freeze you. There's a propane tank doing things. Oh, God. That lagged. I was like, oh, no. Through the wall. Through the wall. Through here. Into you. Woo! Is there anywhere I can go right now? Because one bad move and they're after me. Ow. I said ow. Into there. Well, that just happened. There we go. Woo. Again, being really lucky with some propane tanks right now. Ow! That was bad luck. Didn't realize there was an explosive right there. Gunpowder potion is meh right now. I haven't even been really using any of this stuff. Bye, buddy. Bye-bye. I'm like, how do I kill him? Ba-boom. That's how. Because they don't take damage from the cold. You know, this is probably the calmest the Hisi base has ever been to me. Like, normally this place is just death and destruction. And it still was. It still was, don't get me wrong. But this was much more, you know, calmer than it normally is, at least for me. Hey. Yeah. Nah, it's not worth it. Let's just go. Let's just go. And mana. Holy crap. It's the thing we want. Right there. Oh my god. There it is. Everything we could ever want in the world. Extra health is probably the best out of all of these. It's kind of sucky at what time we're picking it, but extra health is probably the best. Just for keeping us alive, you know? Could do this, which... Oh, you know what? It is actually better that we're on ice right now because it doesn't increase the cast delay. Okay, there's mines, like, all over the place. Come on. I'm like, just fireworks them out. You know, casually just lagging the game so that I can feel safe going in a certain direction. Man, I love making the game lag. I love making the game lag with all of this stuff. The Ice Queen have cometh. The ice has come. The cold is here. Nice frozen egg. Right there. Okay. Oh, I hate to say it, buddy. Fungal caverns. Bomb. Smell like gas in the air. Smell of gas. Bada bing, bada boom. Just cause as much chaos and death as possible. What is this? More bomb ones? Not really caring too much. Nice hive you got there. Would be a shame if somebody just dropped every ounce of snow I could into there. There's a worm somewhere doing worm things. Doing wormy business, as we can now see. And you're suffocating because I put you in a giant pile of snow. The frosty fireworks. Okay, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Are you safe? You're pretty safe. You're not... Oh, nice. Health. You're not a good one, but you're not a bad one either. I mean, you're not an upgrade, basically, is the real thing to note. Snow. I killed that bee as it charged me down. Like, really what we're doing is we're just applying a big ol' status of freeze on as many enemies as I can. Oh, God. Game is very much lagging. Whoa! That is a big enemy. That enemy can kill me. That enemy can kill me. That enemy is killing me right now if I'm not careful. That is a danger. That is a big danger enemy right there. That guy hurt bad. Oh my god. Okay, okay, here we go, here we go. It's happening. Woo! I'm like, stuff's going down. Whew. Okay, got him. I do see that there's a spider roaming about that I would like to get killed. Okay, good, good, good. Yep, and immediately we're into the fireball. Okay. See, the thing is I do want to grab a wand from this point of the game, because if I can, it's really gonna be strong for us. And having one would be really nice. The problem is I'm also like, oh dear lord, we are in a massive pile of enemies right now. Okay. Honestly, thank you for burrowing that out for me. Worm. Worm, you're not going to be what kills me. You are huge. The problem becomes you don't have enough, you don't have recharge. That was what that one was. Worms, shut up. Stop it, worm. Ah, great. That one's broke. I'm probably gonna get wormed while I'm in here. And the gods are gonna blame it on me. That's nice. That's... Nah. Ooh, the Nala. Always good to see you. Nothing of good use out of those wands, though. We are so close to the end, and this is an insta-kill, if I remember correctly. Like, it is just kind of worth... would I rather poison or this? There isn't really much that poisons me. Okay. Hi. Hello, Vault. Oh, great. I mean, I think the same thing applies where I just kind of do this and pray, you know, as I go around. Kind of just do as much death. Vault just has a lot more mecha enemies, I believe, which means that they're not going to die from this type of move as easily. Okay, that's just a wall. Which sucks because now I need to get through it. Thank you. Whatever that was, it's dead now. I'm like, I just was like, fire. Woo! Something with a sniper rifle was shooting. Oh god! Ooh. Him reflecting my projectile at me did actually nearly give me cause for concern, especially being that close to an enemy that deals melee. Yeah, like any of these enemies near me with using ice, if something gets reflected at me, it is deadly. You need to die right now. What are you? Concentrated light bounds. You're meh. Ow, 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 ow. Teleport. Okay. Nope. Not getting through that way right now. Honestly, if I could get through this side, it's safer. That is the one benefit of using so much snow, is I am straight up just, you know, building my own barriers everywhere I want. That's a death beam. I'm just gonna sit here and shoot for a minute. You know, cover up that path a little bit. And I just saw the death. He's dead. I saw a man that definitely could have caused some problems. Ow, 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 ow. What the frick? No. That is a better wand. That is a better wand. Grab this real quick. Oh god. I need to get back up to the top or make it to a safe spot near the bottom. This is decently safe, I guess. Because I can make this wand into an instant wand right now. Yep, much better. Much better. Much, much, much better. Which also means you get the upgrade there. Okay. There we go. Safety, in doing chaotic things. Especially because this one had better stuff. God, I might be able to even do that. Nope. Not able to do that. But, yeah. Okay. That's still pretty good. Okay. I'm like, dodge the enemy wherever it is. Woo! Oh, you're the type of enemy I didn't want to see. Oh, I don't see the little gremlins, but kill them. Kill them all. I just know they're in there. Crap. Okay, go. Heal, stop, go, go. And, oh, who killed that one? Whew. Oh, and that's the end of the stage. Great. So there is only the one that's currently buried. Thank you. Oh, thank Lord. Oh, thank Lord. Woo, we're safe. We're safe. Only one more stage, and it's very deadly and very scary, and, you know, only slightly going to possibly ruin my everything of everywhere and whatnot. I might actually finally get a win live. Now that I've said that, though, I've entirely cursed it. The shield is probably the best one. Shield is probably the best one for us. Yeah. I mean, yeah, 80 DPS. If we swap to this just so I can... I mean, yeah, obviously that doesn't work. Whew! Okay. Hell of a run. Just be prepared to use that on Colmy whenever we get over there, because that is very much an insta-kill. Okay, please. No enemies? Okay. Feel an invisible force pushing and pulling you. Ah, great. That's not what I want to see, in all honesty. Let's just do our typical rule of, you know, freeze everything everywhere as I go, so that I'm not... I've angered the gods. Good. Great. That's exactly what I needed right now, was to anger the gods. Oh my gosh. I forget that freezing ghosts doesn't really help. I got very lucky there. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I think we just try and run. Because I forget, Temple of the Lost Art doesn't really have anything of too much use to it. Just, you know, is scary. Thank you for dying. Wait. Woo! Okay, is there a guy that spawns here? Because if there is, I'm dead. If there isn't, I'm alive. Oh, he does spawn here. Oh, that's wonderful. Die, please. Die, please. Thank you. I'm like, die, Steve. Okay, well, yeah, this is pretty good. Chat, if it's real and meant to be. If it isn't, well, it isn't. Okay. The rock of free kill, I believe. Hey, excuse me. You're not supposed to be able to do that, Colmy. You straight up stopped it. I am going to say, let's actually make sure that I can do this. So, I have had a few runs where I've gotten to Colmy, and then I've lost. Colmy is still difficult even when you know you have, like, what should be a guaranteed win. I am going to be blunt about that. Like, Colmy can still be difficult even when you're pretty sure you have a guaranteed win. I am surprised that he does straight up remove my ability to yoink stuff here. Yeah, wow. Man just straight up said, sorry, you're not allowed to use that on me until we get this battle started. That is really annoying, actually. Yeah, dude straight up froze every single interactable. Ain't that mean? That does make me think that they've removed the insta-kill. Which is scary, but, you know, alright. Take the salt. Okay. Stay out of Colmy's relative eyes so that I'm not losing too badly. They did remove the insta-kill. I can confirm. They have removed the insta-kill. Ow! That was rough. Come on. Colmy, go down. Colmy, go down. He's going. We've got him. We've got him as soon as he just stops doing that. Come on. Go bye-bye. Colmy dead. Colmy is dead. Live on stream. Colmy killed. Oh my god. That is an official win. Live on stream. Woo! I have no care to do any of the things here. Otherwise. But, yeah, no, next stream we can start working on doing some of those crazy things. Finally, my goal of completing the game live on stream is done. I know that this is a bad idea. I know the whole rule of, oh, you get turned to gold, yada, yada, yada. Whole world gets turned to gold. I don't care. We gotta win live on stream. That's good. That is golden. Alright. Next episode, we get to start working on actual achievements. I will start focusing on achievements beyond what I have. But my personal goal of winning live on stream has been complete. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have enjoyed. There's Noita, my, like, 7 out of 10 game. Basically, that has been haunting my dreams. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.